Okay, corks are gonna pop and champagne will be quaffed. Quaffed. Nowhere in Los Santos is gonna party like we will.
Alright, that was just to set up the promotion for the nightclub, because I haven't really done that in probably last 6 sign-ins to PlayStation GTA Online. But anyways, now that I got that situated, yesterday I invested in Doomsday Bunker and this new guy, which they may not show anymore because I already own it, the Avenger. Yeah, they still do. It's this guy right here. Paid a little bit more because I bought all the attachments, so 2.2 million. I'm at 2.7 million now. Originally I had 5.2, 5.4, something odd like that. But anyways, that was my last 2 investments. Goal today is to start setting up, get some of that money back, because the bunker was not on the high end, but it will set you back about 628,000 if you get in the same location as me. Yeah, you can find that out. You go into the online prices and whatnot. So we got a little more popularity. I had no purple bars. Now we're at a bar and a fourth of a bar. We're just try to get a little bit more activity in the building. I'm gonna switch over to the Televus from Solom. Those 2 DJs. Change it up a little bit. Alright, so with that being said, we're gonna make our way out and do a few of the Martin missions. None. Not before we do any illegal. Let's do some dances. Alright, DJ, keep doing your thing.
Boss is here.
I don't know if I'm overcharging, but this is what I'm asking right now. $50 a head. Dress code is EDM. We're gonna switch it. We were at Techno earlier. I say earlier, the last probably 2 months. About an hour ago, I was making progress with a warehouse car movement, and a random person in the lobby on an oppressor. Shot it down, and that was the end of that. Oh yeah, I want to call up my Grom first. Get in touch with the mechanic. That's about 92% bulletproof as opposed to the Duke of Death.
That ain't gonna work. I can't bring it right now.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I guess we'll be doing this one in Duke of Death. Not quite what I had in mind, but may have a lot to do with I put myself in a private invite-only lobby. I'm still kind of getting familiar with this. The private lobbies. I've always played in public. But when you're transporting something over 90,000 possible potential money, and they wipe you off the face of the map, you start looking for other alternatives to play without getting 18 minutes of your game time just depleted to a waste of time. The outsourced vehicles gone. Okay. What we shall do is acquire a vehicle that's already on the map. Since the mechanic refuses to assist us right now, I'm gonna fly on up to Maze Bank, which is right back here. And our Duke of Death will be hanging out. Doing this mainly because you cannot start any kind of mission in a helicopter. Not in a contact mission, I guess is the best way to describe. Like when I called up Martin and said I was looking for work, they're not gonna let you just bring the helicopter with you. Okay, we're gonna go hard. Brings the RP points up, cash up. This is saying we have to play with 1 to 4 players. I'm 1. You don't have to do it with 4. And usually the payout's a little bit more generous because you're not sharing it with another opponent or whatever, another player. Alright, rescue Anna. This is across the map. I may call up Pegasus, get a helicopter. I don't feel like driving.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus Lifestyle Management.
8 miles away.
Your beautiful new aircraft is waiting at our nearest airfield. We hope you're very happy, sir. Call again. Goodbye.
Spawn it. And haul butt. Go pick it up. You just pulled out. I know I'm going a little faster than I should, but I think I just flew out of nowhere.
Good to see you.
Hey, puto, you heard me.
Try to get back to my routine of, if possible, making 80,000 to almost 100,000 before I log off. It's a strategy I've used over the years, and there's that bank account full. Okay. 9 times out of 10, this is going to put us over by Trevor's, Sandy Shores. And Anna's locked up in the hotel by the bikers. If I'm not mistaken. I don't mind playing in lobbies, but man, that is so discouraging whenever you're less than a mile from the location and a rocket comes out of the sky and boom. All that effort put out, gone. When they're flying around on an oppressor, it's not much that's going to take it down except probably an Air Force jet. Okay, we're slowly approaching our destination. It's the desert airstrip. Start taking out some of the ground enemies. It's pretty close, closer to 18 of them that you gotta take out. So, if you got your hands on one of these when you're playing solo, well worth the investment of a buzzard. You'll thank yourself later. As far as Anna's stuck in a isolated area, I'm gonna have to land this eventually to get to her. All these guys are set up, just ready to snipe. Plus, you see my RP points? Those are rolling. Here's the building. What's next to come, though, is I'm going to tell you to go rescue Anna, which you want to do. However, there'll be a patch of bikers pulling up on the corners outdoors, and that's when you need to have your guns ready, because there's probably at least 6 more that are going to come. So just want to circle the perimeter, keep yourself elevated. Alright. If you hear anyone shooting, that means you haven't cleared it all out yet. Usually give them enough time to flush out. And the helicopter just cleared out at least 70%, maybe 80. Alright, so what I want to do right here is land the helicopter where it's out of harm's way. I want this to be able to get me back. I'm gonna have to deliver her to a different destination. You'll see that in a sec. So, get yourself a handy gun. I got my armor up. And get into it. I know we gotta go all the way to this corner. Most of the time the bills from these enemies are laying on the ground, so you can pretty much help yourself to the cash flow. You can hear if somebody's still there. He's in this next room, I can tell. See if I can't flush him out. In the meantime, there's cash, so... Okay, she came, and now we got bikers. He's still right here, though. I just saw his red dot pop up. Thing is, you don't want her to get shot either, though. So, we'll pick up his cash. They won't let you get these weapons. But now we got these a-holes to deal with. As long as you take some cover. It's nice to get a headshot. You can shoot them on the bike before they even get a chance to park. Makes life a little easier. We are playing this on hard level, so you're probably going to get a flow of a little bit more than the average enemies popping up. Like, you can see those guys rolling up.
Want a date, Clumsy?
Anna, shut it and let's go. No time limit. So I'm going to take advantage of what I just took down. It gives me more weapons. Which, weapons aren't a big thing, but the whole point of this is to get money, so what we're gonna do is, let's see if she gets on the bike. We're gonna ride the bike to the helicopter. Because there's no guarantee that there's less enemies to come than what we just dealt with. Plus, obviously, helicopters are gonna cover more ground. She's not the fastest at times. She is in. We're going to Madrazo's house. The missions tend to change your radio station too. Some of those stations are take it in strides. I've heard from other players too in the 5 years of playing this game here and there. They state the longer you take on an untimed mission, the payout's higher. I don't know if that's 100% accurate though. The other part though, the longer you take, the less missions you have to play within an hour. So the trade-off is what's 5,000 more, and you can possibly flip another mission for double that amount just by completing it on a timely manner. Okay, Madrazo lives up in the mansions. Vinewood, aka Hollywood. I'm gonna bring this helicopter down. Come on. I'm a little rusty on landing helicopters right now, but
I'm in your den.
we made it. Let's see what our payout is. 16k? That's not bad. Anything over 12. 20 is nice, but that don't always happen. We're gonna mash the triangle. Say we liked it. Hit continue. And death metal. Yeah, I'm familiar with that one. Anything that says 1 to 4, anything that says 2 to 6 or 2 to 8 or 2 to 4, it's a little bit more time waiting in a lobby for someone else to join with you. Alright, so this is doable by yourself is what I'm getting at. You always have to have a buddy. casino heists, bank heists, all those big things, yeah, you definitely have to have a buddy with you, but this is a lot of shooting. I really want to get my Kuruma, so I'm going to take a random core, get away from the Duga Death that's parked right there. I'm going to go a decent distance and see if your mechanics willing and able to get that vehicle to you. I'm not going to drive too far, but I want to go far enough to where he says I'm not too close to my current vehicle. Okay. Most of it right there, but I think this might be a decent, almost a mile distance, so get back to our contacts. Once again, this could be done without the Kuruma, but I roll better with it.
I'm on the clock. What you want? Some wheels? I'll bring it by.
There we go. Mechanic's gonna drop off blue and green Kuruma. I'm gonna roll up in there, shoot through the windows, take on little damage to none, and roll on to the next. Because I've only gave myself a little over an hour to play, so I'm gonna make the most of that. When I logged in, I had $1,300. I'm 26 right now, so the goal is to get that over 80 before I log off, if time permits. Okay. So we're back here. The metal shipyard, which entrance is right here. I turned too sharp. Come in right here, piss off the first guy. This is faster than with a pistol. Get your headshots up. Headshot up. Just RP up. It's less time so you gotta shoot these fools. The headshot's not working. Take out the knees. Work your way up. I mean, can you imagine doing this on foot? There's a guy right there. You just kind of roll through it. Once you flush them out, that's it. I kind of remember this part. Vehicles will kill them too. And they're pretty stubborn. This guy is taking quite some time to take down. In the white shirt. Let me step back up. See how stubborn? Once again, I got a routine, picking up a package, but I'm also picking up, see, somehow we just switched over from Martin's mission to Gerald's mission, which that's fine. Both of them pay respectively well. And to me, it's just a waste if you don't pick up what's on the ground. I mean, you earned it. You killed these guys, so it's just an economical way of acquiring what you've taken. Until you're just gonna take a package, so anyways, that's my way of doing it. Everybody's got their own. As you can see though, took on very, very little damage. Didn't have to take it out the passenger, front end part of the car. A lot of these missions, the enemies got you outnumbered 12 to 1 or more. I don't call this cheating, I just call it giving itself a level playing field. Trust me, when you're at level 12, you have access to this, you want a buddy to play with you to be able to get through it.
Nice.
Let's see what
Now
Gerald's
keep
gonna
your
play.
mouth shut about me, here.
That should pay better. 9,000 is on the lower end. I want to say I've done this one in the past month or so. Always buy Armor. I mean, set you back 500, but hey, I ain't at that level where I can play without armor. It ain't happening. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Car is here. We're still in the van. Let's locate the van. Oh. The van is moving. Yeah, this one's a little bit difficult. You will get to do some shitting on this mission, without a doubt. After you've done this more than twice, you'll get the drift on what you gotta do in phases. As soon as you stop this van, put yourself sitting behind the driver's seat. Nothing but Merryweather's coming your way. So basically, stop here. Get both drivers. Both of those guys. I'm gonna pretend like I'm gonna sit in the van. And I'm going to get back in my Karumba, because here comes danger. I'm talking about danger right there. I don't want to fuck up the van, so excuse my language. Come down this way. You just start clearing them out of the dashboards. These guys travel 3 to 4 in a car. Shoot nothing but heavy weapons at you. Let's see. Once you see the let's see, once they reveal themselves, which thing is, they shoot at you and stagger. Shoot and stagger always a challenge for me. Okay, back it off a little bit and let him come meet me. And at this point, the lovely helicopters in the air. And just spin her down the block, let them follow you. Just like that, took care of that. Still don't want to be in a van though, not just yet. I want to take this helicopter out. I get in that van, they're gonna eat my lunch. Say helicopters. I guess he lost where I'm at. I need that. I need to purchase inventory, ammo, honing. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna take this freaking helicopter down. Unless you get at it with another helicopter. Okay. Let's see if I can get them to give me a little attention right here. They look to be circling. Alright, I hear him now. It's almost as if he's running away from me. That can't be right. Oh, fuck you, man. Fuck my language. Alright, that's what we wanted to do. Now that we got eyes out of the sky, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, it's safe to take this vehicle. This is just a basic box van, not fast. Can't maneuver easily with it. Once again, we're playing by ourselves, no other player in the game to help us. And I'm playing on hard, so armor, snacks, bulletproof car. Get you through it. I don't know if that wasn't 6 to 8 Jeeps. There's 2 people per Jeep. There's 8, that's 16. There's 6, it was 12. Those guys are wearing heavy armor, so they're trying their best to get headshots on them. Oh, I need to take that turn right there. Put it this way though, I've played this more than twice, the one that I just did. And it can be done in this, but you're looking at extending the mission an extra 10-15 minutes. You also have team lives too. Got to mention that. If we're playing on horde, I only have the opportunity to die one time. I die again, missions failed, and the money value is minimal to none. I'm gonna get off the freeway. Eventually I gotta go left anyways on this grass trail. So I'm gonna cut across the freeway. I might as well just get onto the net. Get onto the warehouse. Lock up. Plus this van doesn't do well on dirt road, much less grass, and that's where that route would take you. Okay, 0.5 miles. Basically we're going to be turning in right here, coming all the way to the back. $35,000. Hopefully this puts us over 50, but I doubt it. I don't think I'm gonna get more than 16 on this. And just park at the yellow marker. This is Morton Madrazo. He pays a little bit better than Gerald. 17. I was wrong. I thought it would be around 16. So mash that like. Play one more. And this put us a little under an hour. I still got armor from that last mission. That's pretty legit. Confirm settings. Too short. Alright, this one is underneath the overpass. I'm gonna go with 15 enemies. Not that difficult. Eventually I'll have to lose the cops, but 52. Okay, we're doing.
Don't hit me.
We're well on track to get close to the goal I was gonna set for myself. And the challenge is you feel you're taking too much heat, just back it up. It's dark. Don't rush yourself. And when you rush this, that's when things go sour real quick. So I can take a different approach now that I've kind of cleaned. Just shot out my headlights. I can't see. I have idea. They like to position themselves on the side of these cement columns. Some of these AIs have pretty good aim, others you don't want to do is explosives, because mess up your mission real quick. Alright, so you just take them out on the ground right here. Get them on the ground. Still under the guy in front. He's gonna pop back up. Free cash. Any of these explosive cans, red explosive cans, will blow up everything around it. Alright, it's a few bucks here, a few bucks there. I don't want this bike, but I'll show you something. Oops. You don't want to be right here. In the vehicle, boy. I was going to show you something, but at this point, we got what we needed. Get ourselves over to Gerald's. $52. Gerald. It's hard to swallow what he's gonna pay, because those little guys are a little edgy, but
What you got?
he hairs kind of like mine.
All right, cool.
So 50 minutes into it, let's see what we got. 62. Goal was 80, but hey, that's not bad. Go deposit your money.